Have you ever wondered how air circulates in passenger planes? Just imagine you're soaring at 35,000 feet, confined within a metal tube, yet you're breathing comfortably. Fascinating, isn't it? This is all thanks to the intricately designed air circulation systems that work tirelessly behind the scenes. Air circulation in planes is not just about comfort, it's a crucial element, ensuring the safety of everyone on board. Without it, we'd be gasping for breath as the oxygen levels drop with altitude. This complex process involves a series of impressive mechanisms, including the bleed air system, a key player in maintaining a comfortable and safe environment inside the aircraft. So how does this all work? What are the components and how do they function together to ensure that you can breathe easy while cruising above the clouds? Well, fasten your seatbelts because we're about to take off. So, let's dive into the fascinating world of air circulation systems in aircrafts. Air circulation in planes isn't as simple as opening a window or turning on a fan. It's a carefully engineered system designed to keep everyone aboard comfortable and safe. Let's start with some basics. Airplanes, while in flight, draw in the extremely cold and thin air from outside. This air, albeit chilly and low in oxygen, is actually quite clean. Once on board, it's directed to what's called an air conditioning pack. Here, the air is compressed, heated, and mixed with recirculated cabin air to achieve a comfortable temperature and humidity level. But that's not all. The air then passes through high-efficiency particulate air, or HEPA filters, which remove bacteria, viruses, and other tiny particles. This ensures that the air you breathe on board is clean and safe. This continuous process of taking in outside air, conditioning it, and circulating it within the cabin is what keeps the air in planes fresh and breathable. Now that we have a basic understanding, it's time to delve deeper into the specifics. At the heart of the air circulation process in planes is the bleed air system. This sophisticated system is an ingenious solution to a multitude of needs in an aircraft, from pressurizing the cabin to de-icing the wings. But let's start with the basics. What is this bleed air system? In essence, the bleed air system takes high-pressure, high-temperature air from the aircraft's engines during flight and redirects it for various uses inside the plane. This air, often referred to as bleed air, is tapped off from the compressor stage of a jet engine. Now, how does it work? Well, once the air is bled off from the engine, it goes through a series of stages to be conditioned for use in the cabin. This involves cooling, pressurizing, and filtering the air to ensure it is safe and comfortable for passengers and crew. The first component in this process is the pre-cooler. This device uses cold air from outside the aircraft to cool down the hot bleed air. Then the air goes through a pressure regulation valve, which adjusts the pressure to a level suitable for cabin use. But we're not done yet. The air is still not ready for the cabin. It needs to be further conditioned. This is where the air cycle machine comes in. This machine cools and dehumidifies the air to a comfortable temperature and humidity level. Finally, the air is mixed with recirculated cabin air and then distributed throughout the aircraft. And voila, you have air that is comfortable and safe for everyone on board. Apart from cabin conditioning, the bleed air system also plays a vital role in pressurizing the cabin. By controlling the flow of air into and out of the cabin, the system ensures that the cabin pressure stays at a level equivalent to an altitude of about 8,000 feet, even when the plane is flying at 35,000 feet. So the bleed air system plays a crucial role in maintaining a safe and comfortable environment inside the plane. With such a complex system, safety is of paramount importance. Let's dive into the safety measures that ensure the bleed air system operates flawlessly. First and foremost, we must understand the role of filters. They are the unsung heroes of the bleed air system. These filters are specifically designed to intercept and capture any contaminants that may be present in the air. They effectively act as a shield, ensuring that only purified air makes its way into the cabin. But like any other equipment, filters aren't infallible. That's where regular maintenance steps in. Aircraft engineers conduct thorough checks and inspections at regular intervals to ensure that every component of the bleed air system is working as it should. The filters are replaced regularly to maintain their efficiency, and the entire system is checked for any possible leaks or malfunctions. This routine maintenance is essential to maintain the high standard of air quality in the aircraft cabin. Now, what if, despite all these precautions, something goes wrong? Well, aircraft designers have thought of that too. In the unlikely event of a system failure, backup systems kick in. These auxiliary systems are designed to take over the task of supplying compressed air to the cabin. They ensure that even in the face of adversity, the comfort and safety of passengers and crew are not compromised. In addition to these measures, there are also sensors and warning systems in place. These instruments constantly monitor the bleed air system and alert the crew in case of any anomalies. This allows for immediate action and correction, further enhancing the safety of the system. So the next time you fly, you'll know how much goes into keeping the cabin air safe and comfortable. It's an unseen process, but one that makes every flight possible.